Hi everybody, this is Dan Talk Sense, and I've managed to discover a fragrance for just £5 which reminds me of Dior Homme Intense. If you want to know more about this fragrance, then please stay tuned. So yeah, recently I was on my fragrance group that I'm part of on Facebook called Trusted Scent Sellers, and one of the members of the group had highlighted that they'd been in Homebargains, which is a shop in the UK. They sell confectionery, toilet paper, light bulbs, you name it, they've got it. And it's really cheap. People do like Homebargains shop. You end up going in there for a bar of chocolate and end up spending like 50 quid on random stuff. But they highlighted a fragrance called Jeff & Co. Jeff Banks Honour. So if I show you the presentation, it didn't have a box. It's just a nice see-through bottle, light blue. Looks more purple towards the top. The cap comes off like that. Really cheap. And there is no notes or anything on there. You look on the bottom, it's 100ml. But they had highlighted this fragrance and said that it was really similar to Dior Homme Intense. Now, I'm a massive fan of the Dior line, although in saying that, I don't own Intense, but I own Dior Homme Parfum, one of my favourite fragrances of all time. And I do really like the note of iris, which, if people don't know, iris is like a nice lipstick sort of scent, classy, clean, and I really enjoy it. This one, Jeff Banks fragrance, reminds me of Zara's 9.0. Now Zara's 9.0 had that iris note in there with a nice fresh juniper in there as well. You can pick this up for about 18 quid and it's really good performer actually, one of Zara's better fragrances. So when this post came up about Jeff & Co. Honour, I thought, well, I do like that type of scent DNA, I'll check it out. So I went in the shop, it smells so good. I went in the shop with my mum and I went trigger happy on there. And my mum actually said, that smells nice, whatever you've just sprayed on. And I thought, well, for 5 quid, you can't complain. So I picked it up and I've been wearing this in work. I wear it for the gym. And it's literally just, I'd say 2 notes in there. One is the iris, and then it's got some kind of like nuttiness to the fragrance. Maybe like hazelnut, something like that. Just something in the base, but it's very linear. But the quality of the iris in this for just £5 is really good, and it's something you could probably use as a base layer for another scent. But it's perfect for a grab and go if you like that type of scent character. When I spray it on, it will give me about 2 to 3 hours of arm's length projection, and it gives you a nice sillage scent bubble as you walk around. When you smell really close up to your wrist, you can pick up a little bit of that alcohol blast, but in the air, it just smells really good. It smells very similar to the iris you'd get in Dior Homme Intense. You know, I still enjoy Zara 9.0, and I think it's definitely, you know, I prefer this to the Jeff Banks. But for £5, it's pretty good, and I can elaborate with this review and talk at great length, but basically you got 2 notes in there: nuttiness with the iris, perfect for a base layer, perfect for a grab and go. And I just wanted to raise awareness of this fragrance to people, especially in the UK. You've got Homebargains in most places now in the UK. Definitely go in there and pick this one up and give it a go for 5 quid. It's enough how big the bottle is, 100 mils. Now, usually when you get fragrances that big for that cheap, we expect them to be an absolute synthetic mess, but actually it's not too bad at all. There are some other ones in the line which I'm going to go in and get my hands on, because I have heard they do a version of Lambwick de l'Homme as well. When I was young, I worked in Matalan, and Jeff Banks was a good brand. It was a high-end brand, and, you know, based in London. So it's not an unknown brand as such. It's just a brand that was really popular a number of years ago, and it isn't probably as popular now, and therefore the fragrance line is gone really cheap. But I'd imagine when these first come out, this probably would have been at least 15 quid, maybe, would have been sort of a low-end brand fragrance. But for £5, it's really good value, and it's definitely a fragrance you should go out and check out. So it's only short and sweet review, really. It's decent projection, it lasts on my skin all day, and smells super classy. So definitely check out Jeff & Co. Jeff Banks Honor. I can't find any information on this fragrance. It's not on Fragrantica or anywhere, not even on base notes. So if you know more about the notes in this one, please let me know, and that'd be really helpful. And if you used any of the Jeff Banks fragrances, then let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you all very soon.